Hey everyone, it's TheMightyPnut here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make my fully automatic sugarcane farm that you so lovingly liked for me. Thank you for all the likes. I was very grateful, and I do hope that some of those likes, at least some of them, weren't just obligatory likes, and that you actually like the machine. So thanks for that, and I hope I don't seem like some white boy begging for attention. So here we go. The design pretty much is very simple. The main body of it is 10 long, including the end walls, and 4 wide. This allows for the sugarcane on the side and the water channels in the middle. It seems pretty obvious, I know, and I'm sure you can adapt it to however you want. You can have it like angled or a cross shape, or have it on many levels. It really doesn't matter how you form the structure. The irritating part is a redstone on the back. Now, one just quick point is, I put a torch up in the top of each well, each well, just for the extra growth capabilities, because they can grow 3 high, but they won't if the pistons are on an infinite loop, because they'll keep on knocking them down before they get a chance. So it's nice to have the extra light. Okay, so around the back, this button here is attached to this block, which powers this cable that runs all the way down the back. There's a repeater there just for extension needs, because they can only go, redstone currents can only be carried 12 blocks, so I need the repeaters now and again. Goes under here and then up the back, which then feeds into this repeater, which feeds into the machine, and then as it's doing that, it also feeds into the clock. The clock is basically just a device that circles a current or a burst of energy round and round for however you've got it timed. So the less repeaters, the quicker it will be. I can also edit the timings on each individual repeater. So I've got 8 on the longest setting, and that's like 4 seconds or so. So every time the current repeats, it goes into this repeater, which is one way to stop all the clutter from the rest of the machine cocking up the clock and oversaturating it. And this wire is connected to 2 inverters, one either side, and an inverter pretty much just flips the current. So if an inverter is always on until a redstone current is applied to the block it's on, and then it flips and it goes off. So this one, there's also already a redstone current, and this one's off. So if there's a redstone current from the clock, this one will go off, and this one will come on, thus powering the rest of the machine. For the rest of the machine to take power, I've also spaced this out very neatly, and I'm pretty sure it's very precise, but there's probably a more compact, probably neater way of doing this. But the power from this torch here comes into this wire, runs down the back of the machine. Oh, hello. Dropped off the back. Runs down the back of the machine, it goes up the step and powers the block underneath the piston, which powers the piston. They don't need a current going right into the back. And then that gives room for the rest of the machine, the rest of the wiring around the back. If the redstone was in between, then it would conflict and it would all get buggered. So the reason I have 2 inverters, is so I can have a kill switch on the machine. You saw in the teaser video that I had a kill switch on the machine, and the way that works is basically, I'm just going to fire up the clock, quickly show you that before I show you the kill switch. So it sends the current around the back, immediately goes into the pistons, is repeated, sent into the first repeater, into the wire, flips the double inverter, sends the current around the back. Now the reason I have a double inverter is, you can see here, it looks a bit odd, like 2 T's, but there is a reason for the shape. That the current comes in here, turns this one off, and this wire on the top looks very suspicious, doesn't it? This is toggled off at the moment, or at least it gets toggled off. The kill switch pretty much carries a constant current. Let's gather my stuff. The kill switch carries a constant current up this wire underneath the left set of pistons and onto the wire on the top. Because when an inverter excuse me, like you saw before, when an inverter gets powered, it goes off. So the second inverters are getting powered without interfering with the first inverters, thus not flooding the clock. Because if I was to flood the main circuit with redstone energy. If I was gonna have if I had a toggled kill switch on the main circuit, it would toggle the pistons always on. If I was to feed the current all the way back to the clock, the entire clock would fill with power and then would lock in position and then keep them always on. I could invert it once, but they would still always be on, and I'd have to come back here and manually reset it. With a double inverter, I can carry the current directly to the second inverter, thus powering it, turning it off, and giving the pistons a constant off position. So hopefully you managed to follow that. I know I didn't. It was a bitch to build, and it was a bugger to make this video because I kept on screwing up, so I hope it was clear enough. Thanks for watching. If you've got any questions, please post them in the comments, because I know this is very confusing. And I'd love to see video responses, if you could, of a more compact version of this, or if you've got your own methods of doing stuff, then that would be nice. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all later. Be sure to subscribe. If you want to see more like this in the future, I might start a Minecraft Let's Play on my new server that I'm creating. And yeah, if you want to like this, 50 likes would be amazing. Probably not realistic. Don't feel obliged. I'll see you all later. Thank you for watching. I've said that too many times. Goodbye.